Welcome back. Anton! My goodness! Before I even post the link, Anton Cholito. New vid on Vista. Nice. Oh, thank you. That's perfectly fine. Yep. I got asked by the Mijiwan team to help them stream the Solaris skin to make sure that everything went by swimmingly. And we had a few technical difficulties, but everything went by just fine. And then after that, I had to take care of some Mother Day obligations. How's it going, Yappy? We got so many people here. I hope y'all are relaxing and having a good time, because that's what we're going to be doing here as well. Where we last left off on the blueprint, I have a package. We're going to grab our allowance of 42 coins. Everything here is still pretty much the same. I need to win more parlor games, dartboard puzzles. We still got so many more rooms that I haven't found yet somehow. Which is crazy to think about. I'm doing alright, heading out at a concert tonight, which is going to be fun. Hey, you have a great time! Enjoy your concert. If you've been going to a concert, you're practicing hard, and just feel proud. Just have a good one. Notice you got a haircut too, very nice and smart. Yeah, something like that. Get our 2 gems. I mostly actually combed it back. I'm very much still got a long hair. I had to go to a wedding yesterday, so I had to make my hair look even nicer. All right, everyone, make a wish. I wish to find another Sanctum key. And then of course Mother's Day stuff today, so it's just looking nice. Okay, trading post. Honestly, I'm probably going to pick up the trading post here. Because while the hovel makes it to where I don't need to be worrying about gems, well, so here's the thing. The hovel is great for not having to worry about gems, but the trading post makes it to where I don't think there's any just random items laying. I need to just double check. I think it's better just to check to make sure there's no specific items. I wonder if you're originally supposed to use the dynamite to open up certain things before they decided not to. Yeah. Compass will trade for car keys. We'll keep that in mind. I am at that age where I'm starting to get invited to weddings, starting to see that happening to your friends. Strange to see that happening to your friends. Yeah, I mean, life goes on. It could sometimes be quite strange to like just be living your life and then suddenly you got like 3 friends going, hey, by the way, I'm having a wedding. You go, huh? What? Honestly, the reading nook's going to be better here. Before we go into there, I'd rather grab another room here. Workshop will be perfectly fine. Was it in a church? It was in a, oh, what's the item in there? Broken handle. It was... I'm trying to think the name of it, but it was at a specific place made for weddings. We're going to leave the corridor, and I guess I'm just going to take the lavatory. We'll be going back here in just a moment. But the main reason I wanted to grab that room is so it's less likely for the next room, at least I assume it's less likely, for the library to be pointing in that direction, which there it is. There could be an apple in here? Fascinating. So we grabbed Realm and Rune, and that gave us all of the answers we needed to be able to decipher where the remaining the Sanctum puzzles. There's drafting strategy, but I think History of Arindia First Edition is going to be... let's check out drafting strategy. I'll get the history later. I want this to go both ways. Conference room, I guess. I could also just take the commissary. Commissary is really good. I'll spend a jump for the commissary. Especially if we get something like shoes. So, magnifying glass, sledgehammer, sleeping mask will give us more steps, and the running shoes. Fantastic. We're just going to buy all of it. Observatory is nice because more stars is always better. Pool hall is great because this gives me keys, but I think I'd rather get the observatory first. Remind me next time to draft first and then, because there's a chance that we now have the 50% off. Ooh, we got gems. That's 5 gems there. Diamonds. Oh, the 4-way room. Apples are now better and extra delicious, and 2 chests appear. So this is a really good day on stars. Especially since we got all of these gems, so we're now much better off. Today started off fantastic. We're still not eating the apple in the library, despite it being extra delish. Reason being is if we find the laboratory, we can potentially find... I'm just opening up both of these because we have a sledgehammer. Oh, even more gems. Bonk. Coins and dice. So hopefully I can find the laboratory. So we don't have the battery. That's unfortunate. I'll figure something out. If I take the weight room now, it hurts me less. But this means I do need to draft bedrooms. Because the weight room's just a really good room for us to get to the end of the entire estate. And of course, the destruction is not permanent. It will reset. Catacombs. Which way are we going? We'll go this way first. Ooh, the Great Hall is fantastic here. Yeah. I'm not going to go that way yet, though. We're going to try to go north, because... really don't want to use up the get the cloister, because that's a lot of our gems. I don't have a shovel yet. Yikes. Alright, well, we're gonna draft the dark room, enter, and then immediately exit. So which way are we going first? I think we're going to go straight through the Great Hall, even though the door's locked. Drawing room. We're using up a lot of our gems. again, the guy was mentioning sitting in the same chair. Still thinking on the chair? So if you look at this painting, look at that. Perfectly fine, but look at that arm. It's tilted off. I was struggling to keep my mouth shut. YouTuber find right. Okay. But now the next question is, in order for us to solve this, this needs to be a date. Now, I'd like to assume that something with these arrows, because this guy has the least number of the like with the line is smallest to largest. And we have 5 of these different paintings, because the kid has the longest stride. So the gentleman with the umbrella has the shortest. The lady in the dress has the second shortest. The horse... the gentleman in the top hat, then the kid, then the horse. There was no painting. If we look, there was no painting in the picture. So the paintings were placed here for a reason, so... What is this gentleman's name again? Alright, we're just going to do some quick counting really fast, because first thing I would be thinking of is the lines have to have something to do with it. I could be wrong, but so there are 5 different paintings. He's going to the, so left, I'm going to left, 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 right, right, left, 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 right. Right. Because I feel like I should know his name. I didn't make a note of the guy with the top hat's name, unfortunately, and I would assume that this would have some form of clue. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Of course, so this may be a puzzle that I'll have to come back to later. Maybe. But it's very interesting that his is the one in the fireplace, which is where the picture is drawn in front of. And then the lady is the one hiding the safe. Because since there's 5 different kinds of paintings, unless the 5 has something to do with it, let's just count how many total people there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. I don't think that's right. So how many is there of the gentleman? 1. I already counted how many there was the gentleman. I'll come back to this room once I rest my mind a little bit. Ooh. Greater chance of finding items in green rooms. Could also just grab the kennel. Each time you dig in a room, unlock all doors in that room. I don't have a shovel, though. I think we're just going to grab the veranda. Yep. Get ourselves a gem, apparently, so that helps pay for itself. Conservatory. That's what I wanted to see. And there's a shovel! We're not going to dig yet. This is a good shovel run we've currently got going. Alrighty. Servants' quarters, West Wing Hall. It's standard. Interesting. The kennel is currently standard. I think the kennel is fine being standard. The servants' quarters. +1 key for each bedroom in your house. I think that's fine staying as unusual. Honestly, the West Wing Hall, I'd probably want to make commonplace. Though... don't get me wrong, I love the kennel, but I probably want to make the kennel a little bit rarer. Because the kennel, despite having this little thing here, even if you lead a room to here, it doesn't actually go anywhere, which is unfortunate. West Wing Hall. The West Wing Hall's great because it opens up a lot more opportunity. We're just going to make it commonplace. Alright, we'll be back here. I completely forgot to go back and pull the lever. Oh well. We'll go back there. We already have a way into walk-in closet. I think we just grab the walk-in closet here. I could also just redraw. We're going to redraw, maybe get the vault. Go ahead and take the garage here. Get us a lot more keys. So I don't have the car keys yet. But we know we can trade in for the car keys. We are hurting on steps, though, so let's try to figure this out. I need to grab my original notes, because the drawing room is the pawn, but I also need to rewrite this. Drawing room is the pawn, but also it has its own puzzle. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then how much of the lady? 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's try 4, 11, because the lady has smaller steps. 0, 4, 1, 1. 11, 0, 4. Okay. Neither of those was it. All right, so I need to grab one of these pages. We're going to do your ASMR. And we're going to use this page here. We're going to make the notes. And we're going to do this in the shortest to the longest. The shortest steps. Dang it, I lost my page. The shortest steps possible is umbrella. He probably has a name. And then I'm going to document left and right on how many are looking to the left, how many is looking to the right. So umbrella guy, how many is looking to the left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, shoot. We'll start from here again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 of the umbrella guy is looking to the left. How many of these guys are looking to the right? 1, 2, 3, 4. So in total, there's, of course, equals 15. So a lot of the umbrella guy. Next is lady. And then top hat. Kid. Horse. Boom, 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 boom. So for the lady, looking to the left. 1. 2. 2 ladies looking to the left. And I think that means there's 2 ladies looking to the right, right? 1, 2. Yep. Equals 4. Next is top hat guy. How many top hat guys are looking to the left? 1, 2, 3, 4. Top hat guy's looking to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7. 7. So there is 11. All right, how many kids are there? 1. Oh, wait. How many kids are running to the left? 1. 1 kid running to the left. How many kids are running to the right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 equals 5 in total. Last but not least is horse. How many horses are running to the right or to the left? 1, 2. How many horses are running to the right? 1, 2. Oh, wait. There's a painting up there. Let's recount the left. 1, 2, 3. There's 3. All right. How many are running to the right? 1, 2, 3. Also 3. So 6. But sometimes going to the left is considered a negative number, which this is definitely a wrong line of thinking. So -7, 0, 3, 3, 0. Yeah, that has nothing to do with it. How many in total are running to the left? How many totals do we got? 13, 17, 18, 21. How many are going to the right? 6, 13. There's 20 going to the right in total. 15, 19, 30, 41. That math tracks. Yeah, and then -1. Okay. I don't know. Because normally, pretty much every single time. So let us look back at all of the other ones that had solutions, just to re-verify this. Whenever the safe is in the room, the solution is typically in the room as well. In the shelter, it was a time vault. In other words, I needed to set the time so that way 4 hours in advance, or at least 1 hour in advance, it would then unlock the safe. So the correct date was today's time. That one was pretty simple to figure out. Office with the king. March of the Count, and there were 3 of them in there. So that one, you found the solution in the office. The boudoir, it's a picture in the same room. The study, the queen, the solution is the chessboard. The underpass, there's only one solution, because once you know that it's a date that unlocks it, there's only 1 month that has 3 letters in its name, and of course there's only 1 number on that padlock. So everything could be found in those rooms. I need to figure out what the game is wanting me to deduce with the information we have in this room. So if we go based off the information we have, Umbrella Lady, there are 15 of her in here. 11 facing to the left, 4 facing to the right. In total, there's 21 paintings where they're facing left, and there is 20 paintings facing to the right. So I also was thinking, like, what if it's the difference between how many's going to the left and to the right? The lady and the horse both have an equal number of paintings looking to the left and to the right. It's an interesting thing to notice, but I don't necessarily know if that is the correct solution. This clock, by the way, is also accurate for the in-game time, so this clock here is not a clue. For the umbrella lady, there's 7. So you know what? Let's try 0703. No. There's a total of 11 guys with the top hats and 15 of the umbrella lady. So we're going to try 11, 15. That was not the solution either. I'm going to try 0330. That's not the solution. Because I keep thinking that the length of the lines matters as well. As in, like, the order of certain numbers, but then there would be 5 numbers. So where would the -7 go? Assuming that left means negative and right means positive when we're referring to the umbrella lady. Did I already try 0703? 0733? 41. Well, there's not technically 41 paintings. There is... of umbrella guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're just gonna put this number here. 9. How many of the lady? 1, 2. Well, how many other paintings have the 3? Top hat guy has a 3, and that's it. So the top hat guy, there's a total of 9 as well. So that means for the lady, there's still 4. For the kid, there's still 5. And for the horse, there's still 6. So in total, there's still 18, 22, 28, 33 paintings. The solution's in this room. What am I supposed to deduce? I don't want to have to go all the way back to this room, but I may have to sleep on this puzzle for a little bit and come back. We don't necessarily have enough keys to just brute force the Great Hall. Dang. But we're doing it anyways. The nice thing about the Great Hall is it's another lever. The heck is this? Redraw floor pans. I'm not wasting a hallway on... What if we took the secret passage to the back? I have an idea about one of the solutions for one of the puzzles. We're going to go ahead and just get the chapel here. Anything useful in here? I don't think so. Alrighty, onto the cloister. I also wish... Ooh. Hallway here would be good. I wish, I knew the solution about... Yikes. I think we just take the storeroom here. Go up here. We could go up the hallway, right? Passageway looks good to me. But now... I don't have a key card, so we can't go that way. As nice as that would be. Go ahead and draft the archives here. What could this possibly be? Is this the vault? Alright, we have reached rank 8. I don't have the money. I think we just go ahead and grab the chapel. But I also think this might be the first time I've actually ever drafted this room. Can rotate. Oh, I'm running out of steps. Rotate floor plans, right? We're gonna have to redraw these floor plans. I should have known that. Alright, I have to dig this up. I'm about to run out of steps. Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. I can get back to the drawing room. Unless I can get... Well, the Maid's Chambers technically helps here. But the bad news is I'm not finding the room I'm going to want anymore. But this does give me more steps. It is updated. Interesting. I didn't notice this picture last time. Eight individuals. Of course, 2 of these. Mrs. Babbage. I'm not going to go further that way. But we did get a couple more steps. We're going to try going this way. Pantry gets me more steps. It did not give me more oh, the Maid's Chamber. That's brutal. Well, there's the security that I would need. But I don't think I enter the security. I think we call this run to be run and done. So the only way I can progress is... I would have to go into... Because I'm basically out of steps. I would have to go into security, find a bedroom of some sort here or here. But I'm out of gems, so I can't even find the vault today because I spent too many on all these four-way rooms. I hate the four-way room thing. As great as it can be, it's just it costs too many gems. Am I just better off going to the drawing room and trying to solve that puzzle? Because I can go into security. There's no reason I need to get into the 46th room. I just want to, just to look at stuff again. But I don't have to. If I go into security and I open up both these doors, I'll be 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Okay, so I can go into security and try to open up both of these doors really fast. There's the laboratory. And there's the closed exhibit. This actually is something I want to test. Oh, I did not want to use the key there. We'll grab this room. What is it? Oh! The planetarium. Gain 2 stars when you call it a day. Well, we're going in here. Hey, there's a note in here. Star schedule. Well, so today was 29. First appearance of both Diamond Minor and Major in the Diamondus Minor and Major in the same sky. Okay. Because yeah, the Draxus the Dead is something I never want to see. And on 50, a new constellation will be spotted. 7 different constellations observed in a single night on night 40. So we're trying to get to 50. That's pretty much the only clue I think I'm going to be getting. I don't know if there's something special with the planetarium. I actually don't. No idea. I'm just looking to see if there's just something that happens. Yeah, we're basically out of steps, so I didn't mean to use the key here because I wanted to try to gamble to get through the Great Hall to get behind the closed exhibit to see if that would do anything. This is not a room that can receive power. The thing I find interesting is the fact that this is a sphere pointing in all directions. Looking at the base of this. Interesting. This little piece broken off here. Don't know. Glad I finally got to see it. Good to know about the schedule. And see all of the different ones. We already had pretty much most of these in first appearance, both Diomedus Minor and Major in the same sky. That was nice. But 7 different constellations observed a single night of 40. But we really want to make sure we see night 50 from my understanding. Huh. I don't know if that's supposed to be a detail that I'm actually supposed to observe, or if I'm overthinking things. did save a step, but I don't have any extra keys, so none of this really matters. So it comes down to this silly little puzzle. What if we try 0407? Did I? Maybe I already did try that. Zero 0704. Well, there's 2 of the lady going to the left and 2 of the top hat going to the left as well. 0204. Nope. There's 4 paintings of the lady, and there's 9 of the top hat. Or we could try 0904. Vice versa. How am I supposed to interpret this? It's got to be something with the paintings. Because paintings were installed after. Ah, yes, the garage. That's right. The garage leading outside. What am I supposed to do to interpret this? There's 15 of the umbrella guy. I don't see anything in there that's a helpful clue. I honestly may just have to come back to this, but I really don't want to. Because it's already, we're already here. There's no reason for us. What about, because there's long strides and short strides. So I'm gonna try 0706. No, wrong. Umbrella and lady. What am I supposed to do in order to... Also, the fact that no music is playing at all right now. Deathly silence. The only thing I'm concerned about is I'm focusing on the wrong thing. What other things do we have in this room? We have... two of these little plant stands. But this plant stand is moved a little bit in front. Not necessarily a clue, but just a minor note. Can't actually tell. Is the kid taking longer strides than the horse, or are they equal? I feel like the kid's making the same stride length as the horse, because this size picture is roughly the same size as that picture. It's really hard to tell. So there's 4 paintings. All right, what about 0903? Nope. Because there was only 4 paintings where the... What about 0309? Nope. What other clues do we got? All right, so we have 11 ladies. We have 11 umbrellas walking to the left, 4 walking to the right. Out of those 11 walking to the left, we actually, because 6 of them are this, so it's actually 5 paintings of him going to the left. And then for the top hats guy, it's 5 paintings of him going to the right. 1107? Zero 0711. 0505? No. What about if we fix the differences here? So this would make this 9. This would make this 9. This would make this -1. It would make this 1. So 113. No. I have so many numbers here. I don't know what to actually do with these. But if we do the parentheses here, this is 15 facing paintings, technically paintings facing to the left, 18 technically facing to the right, which is 33 paintings in total, which I already have counted there. So the total of going to the left and to the right is a 3. Or 3 more are technically facing. 3 more total paintings are technically facing to the right, but -1, 01, 03. Come on, game. How are you wanting me to interpret this? We got so many different paintings and so many different ways we could apply these numbers. Do I need to get the foyer again and figure out who the gentleman in the top hat is? Because the gentleman in the top hat, that is not Herbert S. Sinclair. It is not. Maybe I just need to come back to this room. Be on a fresh mind next time I see this room, so that way... Because sometimes coming back to these kind of puzzles does help once you have time to process the information. But we know everything is in this room. It's just, how does the game want me to interpret this information? I think I'm supposed to know who these people are, and that's supposed to help clue me in on some form of important date. Because the kid is either myself, or the kid is Herbert. I think the kid is Herbert. It's a paper boy. What about 0909? Did I try 0909? 0909. No. 1518 is not the solution, because 15 can't be a date. We know the first two numbers is more than likely the month, and then the last two numbers is either the day or the year, more than likely a day. Or at least the solution will be set up to reflect as such. Let's try 0311. 1103. Eleven 09. 0911. All the different possible ways I can combine 0405. 0504. 0109. Those are nearly all the different ways I could be using numbers just to define the top hat guy. I feel like the top hat guy is important just because it's the center painting facing to the right. I also did try 0402, right? 0402. I did, because the 04 is the number of top hat guys. What about 0204? And of course we try 0411. So we're going to try 0411. We're going to do 11, 0, 4, 0, 4, 0, 9, 0, 9, 0, 4. This is just a lot of the different ways I can use the numbers between the lady and the top hat guy. What about 10, 13? I am running out of ideas on what the solution could be. This is one of those solutions where I'm going to be kicking myself once I figure it out. Alright, we're going to go ahead and dig up a couple of extra stuff. Oh boy, we got pebbles! Dig up another thing. Awesome, we got a coin. And another coin. Alrighty. There's a key in here. Right now, I'm currently switching the West Wing Hall to be commonplace, so I'm less likely to get locked out. Because the servants' quarters being unusual should be fine. I don't need to make that rarer. The kennel being standard is fine. I don't want it common, as much as I like petting the good boys. So I think just the West Wing Hall is the most important thing there. Alright, well, we'll call this one a day. That one, it frustrates me a little bit that I can't figure out that one puzzle. We're going to go and save continue. We're going to do at least one more day. But now we know there's something in the drawing room. We're more or less still in the same spot, though. Let's grab our allowance. That was not a good day. We did make some progress, though, but that was not a good day. Make a wish. I hope to find the vault and vault keys. Make a wish. Schoolhouse. Do we just try to go through all the grades again? It's going to require a lot of gems. The hovel also is going to require a lot of steps, but the hovel will make it to where it'll be easier for me to do what I'm wanting to do. In the root cellar, I need a shovel in order for the root cellar to be useful at all. You know what? We're trying to get the vault. We're going to go ahead and grab the hovel. I don't know what I am supposed to interpret from that other puzzle. I just don't know. Workshop. And we get a battery. That's really good. I wish I had the list of all the blueprint plans. Do I just go guest bedroom here? Or do we go with the kitchen? Could also get the closet. I think I just want the guest bedroom. Get those extra steps. Sometimes there is a thing. A master key card. That's really good. That is really good. And we also got a whole bunch of extra steps. What could possibly go wrong from this point? Nursery. Honestly, I think we're going to go ahead and grab the nursery. But I don't need to step inside. But I think I see something in there. I do. We see a key. Hello, my little red prince. Alright, which means... oh, man. Let's get the kitchen here. There's also a chance that this run just dies. Right as it had started. Glazed salmon. So we want to draft the aquarium. Which is not terrible. Well, it has to be the spare green room, or else the run's just over. Oh, that's a shovel. I don't like the dark room here. So we're going to go ahead and take the hallway. The hallway with the specific purpose of A, we get ourselves another key. West Wing Hall. That's good. That's good. Really good there. Next time you enter the boudoir, gain 10 steps. Next time you enter the walk-in closet, gain 3 gems. We'll get the ladyship's bedchamber here. Walk inside. Her ladyship's diary is locked. So beautiful. Do we go into the garage? Gets us a whole bunch of keys. Let's check to see if there's just something else over here. There's the letters scolding him. The end of my adventure. Well, we have to go pantry here. Grab this money. Not grabbing the apple yet, just in case we can get... Oof. Honestly, boiler room's probably the best bet here. Gets us at least in 2 separate directions. I guess I grab security here. Pool hall just leads to a dead end. We're going to go ahead and amp up security. View estate inventory. Let's make sure... There's a secret garden key somewhere? Where did that get left? Is it on this table? Oh, it's in the garage, isn't it? It's in the garage. Reading nook. We'll come back to it. Commissary. Yeah, we'll go ahead and grab that. Buy everything I can. Sleeping mask. Sounds great to me. Running shoes. Sounds great to me. Sledgehammer. Yep. Smash, not pass. Best thing about having a massive allowance. Ooh, observatory. Not the room I was hoping to see, not gonna lie. But we'll still take it because we're now on... Apples are delicious. Key and boat. Everything is 50% off. That's twice now that I've bought everything and then immediately got into the observatory. Did I not learn my lesson? Hopefully we have a four-way room here. We're going to go this way first because I really want to curve downwards. The courtyard is nice. Gets me a metal detector. I have a shovel. Ooh, a tunnel. Drawing room. Fantastic. Alright, so all the paintings are still the exact same. Yeah. Yeah, so the paintings are the same. Arg. I definitely need another clue. I need a... Hopefully the mail room will help us out in getting the correct clue to where I need to go. I think I want to go ahead and just grab the den, just so I have more directions to go. The casino! I'm using up way too many steps. We've got to go to the closet. Don't get me wrong, the casino's cool. Alright, so there's the foyer. Hallway doors are always unlocked. I think I need to go to the foyer. Specifically, so I can get a closer idea. First off, the queen here, that she's inside that courtyard. Queen Ariana. I don't think this is the right guy. Major Nicholas Key 4. Lord William Epson, right? Baron Thomas Sinclair. Major Nicholas Key 4. Major Nicholas Key, and then 4. Baron Edwin Sinclair, and of course this is Count Isaac Gates. So we knew he was Gates when Count the Gates. Okay. So now all of our hallway doors are going to be open. So there's one other hallway that I would like to draft. Pool hall. So I want to solve this. So this is 6. All right, 2 squared is 4, minus 2 is still 2, plus 2 squared is 4 to 16. All right, so I'm back for now. Hey, welcome back. 4 minus 5 times 1 squared is going to be just 1 then. And then plus 4 is 5. Oh my goodness. 5 plus 10 is 15. Minus 20 is negative 5 squared is 25. Minus 20 is 5 squared. Divided by 5 is 1. Uh, 16. 4 minus 5. 5. Right, 10 plus 5, 15. Minus 20 is negative 5. Negative 5 squared is 25. Then minus 20 is 5. Squared is 25. Violets is divided. It's 1, right? Why is it not 1? I'll figure it out. Give me a moment. 16. This one was 5. All right. 10 plus 5 is 15. Minus 20 is negative 5 squared is 25. Minus 20, which is 5 squared, is still 25. This other puzzle has fried my brain. there we go, tricky with the double squaring. Yeah, it was messing with me. I don't think I'm getting the garage door key. I would like to solve this before leaving, but again, I may just need to come back. Is there anything distinguished about these frames? I don't think so. Wooden. Are all the frames the same? No. The frames are also not the same between the different kind of art styles, but I don't think that is a clue. "15 umbrella guys. 4 ladies. Major Nicholas Key the Fourth." Is it 1204? Because Nicholas... No. Is it the same guy with the beard? Maybe. So, this guy... Major Nicholas Key the Fourth. There's 11 of him. 1104. Zero 411. Because there's 11 of them. Let's also try 0409. I already tried this. 0409. I'll have to come back. I thought knowing his name might help. Major Nicholas Key the Fourth, you are stumping me. I'm running out of steps. Let's dig this up. Turnip. Another key. Well, if I can get enough steps, we'll be golden. Chapel. I don't have any of the doors unlocked. So what is my real goal? Alright, we're gonna try to go this way. Special keys? I forgot what the silver key is. Silver key... Unlock a door with silver key will lead to a room with many doors. Ooh. So there's the Great Hall! We're gonna grab the Great Hall here. Yeah, so that leads that way. This leads here and allows me to pull this lever. So now I can actually easily get to the final room from here. Yeah, and that one's just closed off. Alright, we're gonna go this way. Ooh, the bedroom sounds good. We'll draft the bedroom, get ourselves a billion steps. We're gonna use a key here. Never mind, I'm gonna break it open. Because I love violence. I crave it. All of these are bad. The kennel, I guess. There's a good boy in here. There you go. Good boy. You get pets. We're going to go ahead and dig this up. And that unlocks a door. We're going to grab the money so it stops pinging and pestering me. Honestly, the cloister's the best pick just to get to the antechamber, but I don't like it. We'll take it. We have reached rank 8. I have a decent amount of money. Let's see if we can get the armory. The hovel seems not very good. The hovel's been very useful to me in the past, but it does have its drawback of if you get a billion rooms that say, oh, extra steps. Then you're kind of out of luck. Let's grab the laboratory in case I can. Find like a delicious fruit or something. What kind of experiments are we running today? Experiment setups. Continue with the experiment. Whenever you draft a shop room, add 3 aquariums to today's draft pool. Yeah, that's actually really good. How many shop rooms do I have left available to draft? Not a lot. But the aquarium is also a shop room, and this will give me a lot more steps. Start experiment. Exit. Alright, shop room. The vault! December 7th already. Ping. Yeah, there's a key. So unfortunately, I don't have a single vault key. So our current goal is to somehow get a vault key. We'll see. Because the aquariums will also build up upon themselves. The armory! Axe, yes. R. It's going to be the best room to slash the price on. The drawing room would be good to slash the price on. I can remove it on the aquarium so I don't have to use up steps, and it's nothing but a benefit for me. So like in this instance, if I drafted aquariums, I would be getting all of my steps back all of a sudden, which is really good. Honestly, I'm thinking about just slashing the cost on the aquarium, specifically just to help out with that. Because then I can make it to where it's more common, and then again, it's just good. There we go. Grab our medieval flail. Get 1 extra star tomorrow. And do I even bother buying this? Yeah, we'll go ahead and buy the Knight Shield just in case. Oh no! Dang. We're going to grab the planetarium. If you call it a day in the planetarium, gain 2 stars. I can make it to this room. Because right now I'm at 6, so 5, 4. This would bring it to 5 again. Well, this would bring it to 4, 3, and then depending on what I get draft here, I could go to 4, 3, 2, 1, and then call it a day in the planetarium. If I can get an aquarium, though, in the Great Hall, then I can continue to move forward. Actually, better yet, I can just attempt to draft an aquarium here. We'll do that. Why not just draft from Cloister? You're right, you're right, you're right. Ooh. Aquarium here. 3 aquariums have been added to your draft pool. And then we walk in here, we get a lot more. And more steps. Woo! Lavatory. What if I got rid of the downside of the lavatory? I should have tried that. I should have tried that. I should have tried that. 3 more aquariums have been added to the draft pool. So are there any differences between these 2 aquariums? I don't think so. I think they're all the same. This also goes down into the foundation, and we are just trying to get to this side of the antechamber, right? Yes. Another aquarium? What if I get rid of the downside of the aquarium? Let's try that. Shielded aquarium. Wow, 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 wow. I see nothing special. The boudoir. Whole billion steps. Look how many steps we got now. We're up to 73 steps. Combo breakers. Let's get our ruby. Seems like farming would make for a great funeral parlor. That would be very interesting. Another aquarium? Yeah, we'll just grab another aquarium. Even more steps. 3 aquariums have been added to the draft pool. Quite a big aquarium we got there. 82 steps. I think we're fine. We went from nearly dead at 5 steps. Plus I have running shoes. I don't think I'm running out of steps this run. I think I have the time to do whatever the heck I want now. Just imagine if I had a blessing for like any time I drafted X kind of room. I need to go to the blessing room again and receive another blessing. This tunnel is so long. It's really cool first, but having to run back and forth through this really long tunnel. Okay, and here's our 4 rooms we currently have. My current concern really is how do I get a vault key? Also, if I get a dining room, we can get a whole billion more steps. Okay. We can still draft from the reading nook. We absolutely can. But I'm trying to think of what would be the best room for me to try to draft. It would have to be a garden room. I have the shovel, we have a battery pack, and a broken lever. So what I actually should do is go back to the workshop, make the powered jackhammer. And have a better chance of digging up good things. I should have thought about that. I should have thought about that first. Yeah, we're just gonna go up from here. I should have thought about that. My mind is still trying to think of how am I supposed to interpolate the other data. And we are going to end our day in the planetarium. I could also make a powered sledgehammer and go downstairs. Because there is also a hint that in that night, in the chest room... Yeah, this will be fine. This is the wrong way. Observatory, this is the correct way. Five steps. Banana, 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 club sandwich, and a chef salad. Why not? There we go. I hope I have enough steps. All right. Right now, there's nothing else really for me to dig. I'm going to get the sledgehammer battery pack and broken lever. And then I'm going to go all the way downstairs and see about that wall, I think. Because this would have been a perfect time for me to have made the powered shovel. But I already dug up basically everything. So whatever special item they're wanting me to... Is there anywhere else where I can dig? The cloister. Man, I shouldn't have dug everything up. Have you made it into the center of the cloister yet? I have not. I'm still trying to figure that out. I unfortunately have not figured out how to get into the center of the cloister. Because unfortunately, there was just one notepad that said, "Oh, I forgot how to get into the center. Hopefully I can find out how." And that's the only clue I've got, so I'll still figure it out at some point. Yeah, there's nowhere else for me to dig. I've already dug everywhere. I dug in the tunnel, because I did that on the way out, because I was afraid about steps. I think I'm better off just trying to use... I'm going to grab the sledgehammer, broken lever, and battery pack. We're going to go ahead and assemble it. I could also just see if I can smash the wall in the cloister. I've got plenty of steps to run around and adventure. Alright, next. I'm going to go downstairs first to the chest room. The other thing I could consider is turning off all of the gas valves. I haven't actually tried to just turn off the gas valves and see if that would actually do anything. Because yeah, I haven't looked into that yet. Alright, so there was one place, I forgot where, but it was literally pointing at just a picture of this wall. Whichever one of you smart Alex decided that, oh, hey, do you know what? We should hide behind a crack in a wall? Another puzzle. All right, C. So castle. But each one of these seems to cat and car and what could S be? No idea. Why is there a whole bunch of debris here? Seems impossible if you don't know what that's getting at exactly. But I wrote it down. So I just need to remember where I saw the puzzle from. I don't think I want to be changing my power. I don't have the office placed anywhere, so I won't be able to make changes. But I would definitely assume that it's going to be a three-letter word, and like it's either cat, car, cod, cat. It's cat and something else. There's so many three-letter words. But there's only so many three-letter words that'll fit together in a sentence, or at least in a coherent clue. It could also not be the word and. But now we have that information. So many three-letter words. Because there's only so many three-letter words that begin with the letter C. So with A, you have cam, can, or okay, so like cab. We're going to assume that they're going to be appropriate, so we're not going to use the words like cad, because that's more of an insultage word, so I don't think that has anything to do with it. Cam, can, cap, car, cat. Those are all the ones that have A as the next letter. E, you could go K with a C instead of a K. I don't think that's correct. I'm pretty certain that they would want to make sure that the letters are correct. There's not really any three-letter words that begin. We could almost just write every single one of these down. So the letter C, we have, I need to fix this. It's already started. So we have C, A, cab, H, I, J, K, L, M, so cam. Can, O, P, cap, Q, R, so car, S, T, cat, which oddly enough, there's a picture of a cat I can look at in the dog shed. T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. There's caw, technically. I don't think that's correct, though. Now with the letter E, so C, E, and then A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, could be chem, short for chemistry. It's kind of a stretch. N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. No, so nothing with C, E. I, C, I. There's not really a lot of words for C, I either. H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T. Did you say chem? Yeah, but that would be with an H as well. But in this case, you would be thinking like C-E-M, because remember, these are three-letter words, or at least I'm assuming they're three-letter words. U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Nope. Oh, so we have cob, like corn on the cob, technically. Cod, which is a fish. Cog, H, I, J, K, L, M, com, technically, for like communication. Con, I stole something. O, P, cop, can't trust them. Q, R, S, T, cot, which is another, like a living place. U, V, cove. Well, that's cov. It could be short for coven. I don't think that's going to be, or, like a place. W, X, Y, koi, Z. Again, a lot of these words, while they are technically a three-letter word that start with the letter C, don't seem appropriate, because there's none that have CI something. Same thing with CU. I mean, technically there's CUB for cub. There's CUD for cud, short for cuddle. In other words, it's also known as a weird way of saying a hug. There's a few CU words. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be CU. Because, H, I, J, K, L, N, O, P, cup. Could be cut. You are right. Q, R, S, T. Yeah, cut is definitely a... That is a... That, it could be... Yeah. Cut. T, U, Q, V, W, X, Y, Z. Nope. And then... Oh, I forgot the... A, E. There's none for E. I. There's none for I. O, and U. Okay, so that is all the different ways of C words that are three letters. Which quite a few. A. So for A, it's going to be nearly difficult to figure out the ace. Oh no. We're just going to put some I can think of, and 8 are all. Those are 4 3-letter A words I can think of on the top of my head. Arm. I already have the word and. Next one, of course, is going to be S. Can I do S and then T, L, E? Possibly. All right, S. I can't think of any 3-letter words that begin with S that do not have a vowel immediately afterwards. So, if we start with SA, so A, B, C, D, sad. E, F, G, sag. H, I, J, K, L, M. Sam is a name, not a word. N, O, P, sap. Q, R, S, T, sat. U, V, W, saw. X, Y, say. Z. All right, next is the words that have E. So, say, oops, C, wait, no, that's, I'm thinking of something else. B, C, D, E, C, of course, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, set. U, V, W, Sue. X, Y, Z. I, S, I. So S, I, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, sim. I don't think that's going to be correct. Sin is technically a word. O, P, sip. Q, R, sir. S, sis. T, sit. U, V, W, X, Y, Z. All right, so that's all with the SIs. So SOs are next. S, O, A, B, sob. Technically is a word, but I don't think that's correct. C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, sun. O, P, Q, R, S, SOS. It's not a word, it's an acronym. T, U, V, W, so. X, Y, soy, like soybeans. Z. Last one is SU. SUA B C D E F G H I J K L M. Sum. N. Sun. O P Q R S. Sus. T U V W X Y Z. Alright, so we have all of our 3-letter S words. I don't think there's any S words that don't follow up with a vowel. I'll stare off into the distance later. Shy, she. Oh, you're right. You are absolutely right. Shy and she. Other than that, there are no 3-letter words. Also, there are other words that don't have vowels in the second place, like cry, cha, chi, spy, spa. Oh, man, you're right about that. Spy, spa. Which spa is a room in the house. And then cry, even though I don't think cry is going to be the first word, but you never know. Sky, maybe. I don't think it has anything to do with sky. Good point out, though. I'm going to look at all the other ones later, because I'm realizing this list is getting long. We did break the wall, though, so we can always look at it again later. We have free access to that room. I do want to now go to the reading nook. Oh, we can also go this way. I should have gone this way in order to get an extra 5 steps later. There we go. Look at that. 5 more steps because I needed them. 5 more steps because I needed them. Sorry, you've got me on my word games, right? Yeah, I don't play word games enough. I can get an extra step by going all the way over here. Boop. Into the pantry we go. Security. Another aquarium! We'll go ahead and get the library so we can set ourselves up with a new book. Oh wait, this is the drafting strategies. Tools of the trade. In the world of drafting, the tools an architect wields are crucial in shaping their vision and bringing their designs to life. The precision, elegance, and functionality of these instruments can have a profound effect on the drafting process and the final outcome of your project. That's why it's very important to choose the right tools to complement your drafting techniques. This issue of Drafting Strategy, we will dive into the vast realm of inventory, bringing to light the many hidden tools of the trade that can enhance your favorite strategies and elevate your architectural ambition to unprecedented heights. From classic compasses and T-squares to state-of-the-art software upgrades, the variety of drafting tools available to architects today is staggering. As we navigate this diverse landscape, regardless of whether you are a seasoned professional seeking to refine your toolkit or a budding draftsman searching for a basic set of instruments, the following articles will provide invaluable insights and guidance for architects of all levels. The Guidance Compass. Gems. You can't have a conversation about drafting items without starting with gems. These valuable stones allow architects to draft special floor plans until I axe the cocks on every single one of them. Stopwatch. A mere short-term and very short-term alternative to paying gem cost is utilizing a stopwatch to bypass any gem cost you encounter during a frantic 1-minute drafting dash. Emerald bracelets. Of course, if you're wealthy enough to be able to afford to purchase it from the showroom, this very high-end luxury item removes gem cost of special floor plans altogether. Repellent spray. But why remove gem costs when you could just remove the whole room? This is the item I need to delete the architect's room. Repellent spray can free you of the annoying floor plan for up to a week. Ivory dice. The dice are a resource that allow you to re-roll for new floor plans while drafting. Brass compass, useful drafting tool that adjusts the orientation of floor plans. If a room has another exit, it will have a high chance to lead north. Silver key gets also a whole bunch of stuff. Gear wrench changes the rarity of rooms. Ornate compass, another luxury item from the showroom and likely the most useful drafting tool on this list. Ornate compass allows you to rotate floor plans as you draft them, allowing you to position doors to your advantage. Items that affect drafting and drafting tools. Items that affect special floor plan costs. So repellent spray is an item I'm looking for. Glue, grease, and guts. Crafted from the depths of resourcefulness and innovation, contraptions are makeshift creations born from the fusion of two or more distinct tools. Through soldering, taping, and a liberal amount of hot glue, inventors can use the workbench found in the workshop to bring together disparate elements to forge something far greater than the sum of its parts. Blind experimentation is often the most rewarding avenue for true innovators, but for those crafters who need a bit of inspiration or guidance, we have included a list of common contraption components to kickstart your creative journey. It's about time for an upgrade. Perhaps the most exciting item for an architect can come across is an upgrade disk. This floppy data disk houses a wellspring of unique architectural plans designed explicitly for a specific room. By inserting a disk into a computer terminal, architects gain the ability to shape the destiny of a room, guided by the enticing designs contained on the disk. This myriad of options not only allows architects to craft floor plans that align with their preferred strategies, but also enables them to adapt their creations to evolving project requirements. Furthermore, the upgrade disk's array of plans ensure that no two architects will follow the same path, fostering a landscape diverse architectural plans. 16 total disks have been issued. Right. Let's see. Stringing together joining hallways has always been the most straightforward strategy when using a hall pass. Drafting floor plans like tunnel and secret passage are an easy way to set up longer chains of hallways. If you come across any fancy ruby socketed candlesticks, you may want to take note in case you find an item that can produce flame. These specific candlesticks contain mechanical triggers that are tripped when the candle is lit. Yep, and we have some in the tomb, which I haven't found the tomb in a good while. From the editor, tools are cool, but they are only as good as the architects who harness their capabilities. As you finish reading the issue of Drafting Strategy, I want you to open your menu and look at your inventory. Take a moment to look at each item and contemplate the true potential they hold. The same potential you see there is the same potential that resides within yourself. Are you calling me bad? For it is not the tools themselves that sculpt grand sculptures and moments of tomorrow, but the deft hands and brilliant minds of architects like you. All right, in other words, the only thing I learned is I need repellent spray. Final key. Well, if we draft the veranda here, we have a good chance to find a random item. Come on! Dang it. Shame. Alrighty, so unfortunately, while we did get the vault, and also notice I made it so the vault is now free. So anytime we find the vault, I will be doing my best to just draft it. We did have 4 aquariums this run. I'm going to try to go to the cloister. And then, is there anywhere else I need to be trying to go to? I think that's pretty much it. It is unfortunate. Hopefully I'm not forgetting anything else. Good boy. Good boy. But yeah, so there's a picture of a cat here. So why is there a picture of a cat here? I think that's the real question. Alright, is there something for me to break in here? Please allow me to break. Let me smash. Smash. Let me smash. I really want to figure out how to get into the cloister. The issue is I haven't really had enough clues. I don't feel. Alright, well I can't smash anything in the cloister, unfortunately. I don't think I'm going to be figuring out the solution to the drawing room at least tonight. Alright, so what are all the three-letter words I have for T? You know what we're going to do? We're just going to go in here and just make a whole bunch of different... So T, first off, let's start off with the 5 vowels again. Because even though we have words like try, and then to, I'm going to go T-A-B, tab, technically is a word. Tad, E-F-G-H-I-J-K-L-M-N, tan is technically a word. O-P, tap, okay. Q-R-S-T-U-V-W-X, tax is a word. Y-Z. Alright, E, T-E-A-B-C-D. Ted is a name. E-T is technically a word, but I don't think it's going to be a word in the context of this game. F-G-H-I-J-K-L-M-N. Ten. Ten is a word. O-P-Q-R-S-T-U. You know what? I'd rather have some nice music. Wait, is there stuff I could dig downstairs? Sometimes there is. Not in this instance. All right. Tep. So P. So 10 O P Q R S T U V W X Y Z. All right. That's it for the E's. So T E I T I A B C D E F G H I J K tick, but I don't think that's going to be... I'll still write tick, but I don't think that's the correct word for what we're looking for. L M, Tim is a name. 10 is a metal. O P, tip. Q R S T U V W X Y Z. All right, that's it for I's. O's. T O A B. Tob. No, talk. We wrote down tick. We might as well write down talk. D E. Toe. Toe is a word. F G H I J K L M. Tom is a name. N. Ton. It's a weight value. O. Two. Too many words for me to figure out. Top. Q. R. S. T. U. V. W. Toe is a word. Different kind of toe, not to be confused with the thing attached to most people's bodies and hopefully stay attached. X, Y, toy. Toy is a word, and there are toys in this game. Z. And then let's go with T-U. T-U-A-B. Tub. There is a place with a tub. The lavatory has a tub. I do have the lavatory here. But I haven't... There's nothing I've done to allow interactions with the lavatory. C. Tuck. Wait, tuck requires a K technically in the word, right? D. E. F. G. Tug. H. I. J. K. L. M. Tum, the thing that you need to take if you are having an upset stomach. N. Ton, wrong way to spell it. O. P. Q. R. S. T. U. V. W. X. Y. Z. Are there any other three-letter T words I can think of? Because I wrote down try and two. There's technically also try as in three. We'll go ahead and write it. But I don't think that's going to be correct. The. the could actually be one of the words. I forgot tie, T-I-E. What about lab? Lab. L-A-B. D, lad. I don't think lad is going to be correct for this game. E-F-G-H-I-J-K-L. Lal. M, lamb. In LAN, we're not worrying about LAN, local area network. O-P, lap. Q-R-S-T-U-V-W-X-Y, lay. Z. All right, what other L words are with E? L-E-A, B, C, D, E, F, G, leg. H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, let. Let is a three-letter word. U, V, W, X, Y, lay. I don't think that's the right kind of lay. Z, I, L-I-A-B, lib. I don't think that's correct. Lid is a three-letter word. E, lie. F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, lip is another three-letter word. Q, R, S, T, lit. U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Nope. All right, O's. L-O-A-B, lob. Lod, low, lof. G-H-I-J-K-L, lol. M-N-O-P, lop. Q-R-S-T, lot. U, V, W, low. X, Y, Z. And then any L words that follow up with a U. L, U, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, luck. That's an abbreviation, not an actual way to spell it. L, lol. Lum, lun, low, lop, lup, luck, lur, lus, lut, lu, love, low, lux, loy, luz. All right. So not too many words, three-letter words that starts with L. I don't think there's really any words like cry that don't have a vowel as the second letter for L words. All right, so then the question is E. What words would start with E? We, of course, have ear. End. Ear, end. What other word? Let's start with E. Oh well, I can figure that stuff out later. We're gonna go back to the planetarium. Sadly, the music kind of just stops after one whole play. And no car keys. No power. Where's the dog? Which one of you gets a pet? No! Which one of you is a good boy? Who deserves pets? You deserve pets. Come on up and get yourself some pets. Okay, I guess no pets. Now I see nothing in the cloister that would allow me to unlock it. I think it requires something else. Alright, we're going to call it a day in here. Get ourselves 2 more stars. The Garden Shopping Center. Some of these puzzles I may have to sleep on. Now that I know about the next safe in the drawing room. Do I have enough time for one more? We're going to do one more. We did find the vault, of course, but I didn't have a single vault key. And that does upset me. Alrighty. So how are we going to get both the vault and the vault keys? What's the best way for me to get vault keys? Because there are times when I get like 3 vault keys in a single day. Let us make a wish. It's a fascinating looking mountain. I don't think I've actually ever noticed that. Hope to get the vault and vault keys. Make a wish. Ooh, the trading post would do the job for me and get me all of the vault keys. But a shrine, I don't have any blessings right now. But I also don't know what I would be looking for. So trading post is going to be more appropriate. Because I am trying to get the vault and vault keys. So that will be a good way for me to get vault keys, is the trading post. Alright. We got it. Pool hall. Okay, we have 1 plus 4 is 5 plus 3 is 8 minus 7 is 1 times 18 divided by 3 is 6. 1 squared is still 1. Times 10 times 3 is going to be 30. Divided by 15 is 2. Yikes. 8. Minus 1 is 7. Minus 2 is 5. Times 3 is 15. Divided by 5 is 3. Squared is 9. Hey, we got a fancy key. Where there's a silver key, there must be a silver door. Pantry. If there's an apple, we do not eat the apple. I'll be back in here. We'll leave the banana. There's the drawing room. We're going to go ahead and take the drawing room. Really wish I knew. Oh, guest bedroom is actually good here. We'll take the guest bedroom. Get ourselves a whole bunch of steps. About to say, hopefully we'd be either getting a gem or something good, but a key is still good. Once I figure out the solution to that silly puzzle, I'm gonna kick myself. Do we get the commissary here? I think we get the commissary here. It's hard to pass up a good room. Alright, we're gonna get the observatory next. How sad. Magnifying glass, sledgehammer, sleeping mask, and running shoes. We'll be back. But we're first gonna... Boop. I'll go ahead and... It was just in case I got a salt maker in that shop, is why we didn't immediately eat there. Laboratory would have been nice. Wow. This so far is just a bad day. Dining room is nice. Allows us to circle around. We get the coupon book! Heck yeah, we do. Enjoy your lunch. Wow. The reading nook is being very insistent in going the wrong way. Battery. We're going to save any dirt piles just in case. West Wing always so good here. I'm so glad I did that. There's the planetarium. Her ladyship's chambers. We're gonna go backwards. Just for a brief moment. Let us figure out what these rooms are. Closet is probably my best bet. Dang. I was hoping for something a little better than that. But we still got a gem and we still got a key. So now we're going to go back to the West Wing Hall. Battery pack, but no gear thingy. Again, I am looking... Well, I want to get more items. Reading nook is a requirement, else we're done. I'm gonna just unlock this door normally. Library sounds good. Yep, library sounds good. Drafting Strategy Volume 5. Maybe it has some useful... Now it's all a gift shop, I guess. I don't have enough money to afford anything, but we get a whole bunch of steps, so that's nice. Special keys. Let's use the silver key here for multiple directions. The Great Hall is cute. Not what I'm looking for. I'm gonna go this way first. La Casino! I also like the planetarium. Speeds up star acquisition, but I'm going to take the chapel here first. Gymnasium. Whenever you enter the gymnasium, lose 2 steps. I mean, yeah. It's better to go in multiple directions. Music room. Coat check! We'll grab the coat check here. There we go. Get our lucky rabbit's foot. Security. There's a better chance of there being an item in here. Oof. Bunk rooms, I guess. Get ourselves multiple steps. But also, there's more likely of there being random items in here. It's probably just those keys. We don't have the utility clause or any of that. So unfortunately, I need to... We'll view the estate inventory. There's 3 gems and a secret garden key hiding somewhere. I know exactly where. Keycard system, settings. Security level is going to be set to low. Change offline mode to unlocked, just in case, as always. And return to security menu. We're going to go log into network. Swan Song. We're going to go to the laboratory. We're going to run... Alright. Remote terminal access. View active terminals. Laboratory. Boom. This is why we made the security room common and free. Experiment setup. Continue with experiment. Whenever you spend 2 or more gems to draft a room, gain 1 key for every 2 hallways in your house. Ooh. Whenever you draft a red room, whenever you draft an archived plan. Ooh. Gain 1 key for every 2 hallways in your house is actually really good here. Start experiment. Alright, so red rooms are better. Now, exit. Boom. Do we go to the rumpus room for another clue? I think so. The rumpus room is typically good for clues. How's it going, Zeke? Good to see you again. I don't have the money for Mantle of the Night. I'm gonna make it to where I get money for going to the chapel. We got a vault key! Now I just need the vault. Alrighty. Mr. Ozara. Help me out, man. Eating dinner while watching the stream. Ooh, what are you eating? I'm actually about to go finish off a leftover burger.
And as it was foretold, I am awakened
By the sound of a dropping coin.
You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. Faintly in the mist, I see a figure. A statue cradled in a courtyard of sentinel stone. You will find yourself one day wandering these paths, walking in the footsteps of the past, wandering and waiting, searching for a shadow that will never be cast, longing for the day to end, the hours to pass. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
I mean, that looks really cool. Wish that helped me. Alright, we need to go into the Great Hall. Okay. So the Great Hall, it's more likely... Alright, there's a key. Good. So now we can get to the last room. Not that I need to, but we can get into there. Gosh darn it! We're first gonna go this way. Has one for each mechanical room in your house. One mechanical room. Two mechanical rooms. This would make 3 mechanical rooms. It's actually in the best directions I think I could have asked for. So I'm gonna go back to China on Tuesday. Ooh, you're going back to China? We'll go this way first. I think we'd go to the bedroom here first. No reason to go to the pool. So I can't watch the stream on Sunday midnight anymore. Right? That is true. That will make things a little difficult. I don't know if it's worth me drafting this room. Boudoir. I'm going to go ahead and get the boudoir. Yeah, it's definitely not going to be midnight for you anymore at those times. It will be sad to not be able to see you as often anymore. For now, just relax, and we'll still be here for you anytime you're ready to return. Whenever you're able to come back. Alright, we got our gem. This is... Okay, good. Tunnel. We're gonna have to use the tunnel here. I don't have a shovel. I'm gonna gamble. This way. Dang it. We're gambling this way now. You stream in noon, it's midnight for me, and I have morning. Ah, dang it. Where's the secret garden key? Is it in her ladyship's chambers? So I actually didn't go in there, I kind of just went meh. Where is it? Where's the secret garden key? What am I missing? What am I missing? What am I missing? I'm missing a porthouse steak. We're gonna have dinner. You have morning work tomorrow? I also have morning work tomorrow. This is gonna be the last attempt for today. I'm gonna check the corridor really fast. What am I missing? I feel like Polytopia is kind of leaving me now. It's okay. It's always okay. It's not healthy to obsess too long over one thing. It's always okay to have interests. But just because you feel like you're done with Polytopia doesn't mean you're always going to be done. It's okay to take breaks, and sometimes it's also good to just say, I appreciated the memories. Because over time, we all change. As people, we grow, and we also learn new interests, and sometimes lose interests. That's just natural. Don't feel like if you're losing interest in Polytopia that it's going to be the end, and also that's why I stream more than just Polytopia. Because It's not healthy to just be stuck on one thing for forever. Unless it's a job. I do this for free as a hobby. Sometimes you're guiding me like an older brother. Or perhaps I'm just some strange wise man that's spouting nonsense. Who knows? At the end of the day, whatever you're going to be happiest with is the path that you should follow. Guiding me a place I'm anti with 5G. Yes. Where? Where is that key? Where is it? One secret garden key. Where are you at? There's still technically a couple of keys that I haven't looked at behind the Great Hall. Better not require a key here. Yep, of course it is. Well, let's see if we can get into the foundation, I guess. Where's that key? Magnifying glass. What's the other room that... Because I'm just now realizing the chapel has two of these little lanterns that could be ignited, which would reveal something. I'm just now realizing it. I'm going to try to... get to the end, but first I'm going to check every single one of these once more. This leads to nothing. Would it be upstairs in the library? Well, we're gonna go this way first. Hopefully I get very lucky and don't require keys in every which way, shape, and form. This requires a pool. We're going to grab the study here. We'll go ahead and enter. Because the cool thing about the study, luckily I wrote down the codes. 1208. Speaking of whatever that keeps one happy, I got diagnosed with light depression. Like something is constantly eating my passion and joy for things. I'm sorry to hear that. Just don't let it drag you down. Be the best person you can be. There are going to be easy days. There are going to be hard days. And if you need, just come on by and just say hi, and we'll keep doing everything we can to make sure that you have a good day. At least to the best of our abilities. On Sunday is becoming a small routine for me. Hey, if it helps, if it makes you happy, that's the most important part. Alright, going back to the foundation. Please don't require a key. Alright, so what are we going to do in order to get more keys? Looks like we're done. That is very sad. Because we finally got a vault key. So the question is... do we deposit into the coat check the lucky rabbit's foot with a vault key? Well, we don't have to quite yet. We're going to go all the way back to the entrance, and before, we'll just do a quick look around in the library. Let's run upstairs really fast. Nope, it's not up here. I don't like that little walkway. It makes, honestly, those stairs make me a little nauseous, and I even have control over the game, so I feel bad about y'all's point of view. You wake up, watch Toby, and cook food? Yeah? I definitely have my own streamers. Is it right here? Okay, it's not. That I like to watch. Okay, I feel like I've thoroughly searched I'm gonna search this room one last time. Alright, so is the key hiding in here somewhere? No. Alright, we're gonna go back to the trading post and see what sort of trades we have available to us. Does key spawn and refresh every once in a while? Well, no, not necessarily. So, the key can spawn in certain rooms and in scenarios. Dynamite. I'm not seeing the key anywhere in here either. Alright, magnifying glass can trade for salt. I don't need salt. Sledgehammer, trade for a compass. Don't need compass. Sleeping mask for salt. Don't need. Running shoes for a lockpick. I do need. Coupon book for car keys. We do not have a garage, so that's also a no-go. Battery pack for salt. No. Lucky rabbit's foot for another vault key. A vault key for a silver key. I really don't want to get rid of it. Alright, running shoes for lockpick. Magnifying glass. I forgot. What's the... Let's... Alright, because I already have all of them made, but I forgot what they were. So, the burning glass is metal detector and magnifying glass. So I could attempt to find a combination. Like sledgehammer for the compass. Sure, we'll go and make this trade. Compass for salt, sure. Now, salt for gems, no. Sleeping mask for a key, possibly. We'll go ahead and make this trade. I hate that trade, though. Coupon book for car keys, sure. Car keys for a coin purse. Sure, we'll make that trade. Coin purse for a coupon book. Dang. And then it's back to car keys. So which one's going to be most important to me? Probably the car keys, right? No, coin purse, in case I find more gold. So, I'm going to go ahead and trade this vault key for a silver key. I hate that. I could trade the silver key for a key card, and then we go to the security room and raise the security as much as possible. That makes it more likely for us to have these doors converted to the security doors. But it's a gamble. You know what? We're going to do that. Key card for coupon book. For metal detector. You know what? I'd rather do this. We're going to go ahead and ignite in the chat. Workshop is in the correct direction that we need to go. I got a little spooked. I had to remind myself this is not a horror game because I saw the flame, but I would like something moved in the distance. And for a very brief moment, I had a, alright, burning glass. Also, why is a kid making things like this? Can light special candles and ignite fuses. You know what? Before we go all the way, I just gotta buzz buzz. Can ignite fuses. Upgrade disc! Let's go! Money, 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 money. Suddenly, this became a favorite room. Denny says, Christoph, here's the rest of your share, 40 gold, from the moonshine shipments we made last week. This may be the last batch for quite some time, as I feel it no longer worth the risk, especially given Anne's continually increased suspicion. But I do need to ask another small favor of you. Next week, when you take the Baron to town, if you could fabricate some excuse to delay return by an hour or two, I'd be much beholder to you, Denny. Denny! That's some good moonshine. We are so rich. And unfortunately, I'm still short like 20 gold to be able to do anything with it. We're also going to go into the chapel and ignite the 2 fuses in there. Yeah, in the gift shop, it's 110 for the swim bird plushie. But we can also what are you? The Keeper of Tithes, the chapel's resident guardian, tasked with the sacred duty of keeping the accumulated change from chapel offerings. Can only be broken once. Are you sure you want to break him now? I gotta look this up. Alright, somebody's asking, is it forever? Gone forever. Yeah, because I was thinking... Okay, so it'd be gone forever. Okay. Because... as interesting as it is, there's definitely quite a bit in there. But there is one room that there's an achievement to try to get, and that is to essentially buy out the entire showroom. So, as much as I want dare mode, I think I'm better off waiting for the showroom and then breaking the Keeper of Tithes. I don't have the key card no more, but I still have the upgrade disc, which I'm going to use. God, I just need to press E to insert the disc. Alright, what are we upgrading this time? The Cloister! Come on. Raise your luck with each green room you draft from this cloister. Permanently add an extra 5 steps to the main course for each kitchen, pantry, or furnace you draft from this cloister. Or find 8 dirt piles in each room with a fireplace you draft from this cloister. Which one? Rhina. Raise your luck with each green room. I think it's this one because there's literally a thing saying, hey, it should have been of Rhina instead. So I think I'd rather just Cloister of Rhina. Alright, we have one key. As much as I can go up to here, I want to figure out where the heck my secret garden key is. It's probably laying in this great hall somewhere. Just waiting to be found. But we're also nearly out of steps. Should we go ahead and... Not yet. We'll deposit it again in a moment. That's a little disappointing, but it's still a cool little feature. I just don't... I really don't like that you break it once and it's gone forever. That means, honestly, I'm probably never going to break it. That's probably what that's meaning. I would like to go to the foundation and draft a room, the locking room, that'll allow me to buy keys. I just need keys. Ah, lockpick kit. Passageway. Best chance of moving forward. I have no key card. Then what's the point of lockpick kit? I despise the lockpick kit. I'm sorry. It's interesting, but I hate luck-based stuff like that. I don't have enough steps to get... Oh! It worked! Dang it. There's the locksmith. Who needs luck when you have skill? Special key. Prism key, sure. This is for 4, this is for 11. Alright, that's more than enough. It's not in here? I could have sworn it would have been in here. Where is it? I could take a gamble. Because I can get to the antechamber. I also want to return the lucky foot to the coat check. I only have an option to do one thing. We can go to the passageway, unlock these two doors, and hopefully... I don't even have enough steps in order to get a vault and a vault key. So I think we just need to return the lucky foot to coat check. Or I could return the burning glass to coat check. So I think we're just setting up for a better day tomorrow, and then we're calling it a day for this stream. Even though I just bought a whole bunch of keys, but I'm looking at my steps. I don't have the steps to continue this run. So what would be the most advantageous thing for me in this run? I think it's to return the lucky foot into coat check is going to be my best thing. Because there's nothing special for me waiting in the 46th room. So there's no reason for me to really try to get there. So that's what we're going to end this run with. Praise the pig. Praise our Lord and Savior, the pig. Check in an item. Lucky rabbit's foot. I could also just choose to put in the burning glass. Nah, I feel like I think this is the best course of action. Going to call it a day. Alrighty, Architect Shopping Center. Yeah. Yeah. It was definitely an interesting run, but I did not... I pretty much didn't get anything I was hoping to get. So I need to figure out what my clue is for the drawing room, because the code is in there. The solution to the drawing room safe is in there, and it is, again, it's going to be a date. All of them are dates, some way, shape, and fashion. However, I'm assuming it has something to do with those paintings. And those paintings are supposed to clue me in on the date. I guess I could have tried... $1905, 5254, 7596, 1985. I don't think any of these dates are what we're looking for, though. 7215, 2258, 0122. But none of these, I don't think, correlate with the steps at all. The 8th angel points to our dreams. Which one's the 8th angel? Because we don't have an 8th angel, we have 7. So which one's the 8th? Sundial Publishing. Mary is missing on 02/21/87. Count Isaac Gates, Sundial Publishing, 1988. Pretty certain it has something more so to do with Mr. Key to the Fourth. I really want to continue playing this. I think I'm better off just calling it here. We've been playing for 3.5 hours. And then we'll return tomorrow night if I have time after work. That really would be my best goal. So thank you all so much for tuning on in. I had a blast. We did make a little bit of progress today. We found a couple more clues. We found a couple more of the locations of the puzzles. But a lot of things are just not lining up for us. Like, we never found the vault and had vault keys available. Not gonna lie, that part is frustrating for me. I need to make the vault common. I don't know what else to do. It's just the vault needs to be common for the time being. I also learned that we need the mosquito repellent. Where we're gonna find that mosquito repellent, I don't know. We'll figure it out. Thank you all so much for tuning on in. Y'all have a wonderful rest of y'all's nights. And y'all have a good one.